مرحبا بكم. كيف حالكم? Welcome to learn Arabic online with Lubna Dumayan. Tell me, when and where, and I will be there. Indeed, it is important to know the time and the place of actions. For history records, to eternalize data for the endless upcoming generations, police reports, invitations, birthdays, meetings. That's why we have a calendar to mark specific days and wait patiently or impatiently for their arrivals. Maps to locate destinations that we won't be lost. When? At what time? متى or أيان? Where? أين? These question words are diptotes that cannot be declined with an inflected end. متى or أيان سافرت? The verb سافر, to travel, conjugated in the past. Second person singular masculine. When did you travel? سافرت ليلا. I traveled at night. ليلا is an adverb of time. ظرف زمان, referring to the time of the action of the verb سافر. With تنوين, with double فتحة. ليلا. أين تسكن? Where do you live? إلى أين تذهبين? Where are you going? أين here is preceded by a preposition. But since أين is diptote, its ending will not inflect. It will keep its فتحة. So the placement of this adverb does not matter since it is diptote. Some adverbs have invariable endings like أين and أيان. حيث may refer to time or place depending on the context. Where, wherever, at which, in which. هنا, here, in this place. أنا هنا, I am here. الآن, now, at the present time. منذ, since, ago, for. عند, by, at. أمس, yesterday. هناك, ثمة, all mean there. So it's great to have too many choices to pick from. So you pick the one that sounds easier to you. Generally speaking, ظرف is a masculine noun and the singular form of ظروف, with the signification of case, circumstance, condition, situation. لسوء الحظ, unfortunately, هذا بالأحرى, this is rather. هذا بالأحرى, this is rather. ظرف طارئ, an emergency situation. طارئ, emergency situation. Specifically speaking, envelope is the definition of ظرف. Grammatically speaking, ظرف is an adverb or adverbial expression denoting place or time. Syntactically speaking, ظرف is referred to as an adverbial object مفعول فيه because the action of the verb occurs in a specific time or place. Personally speaking, it is like a container inside where the action of the verb happens. ظرف زمان, adverb of time, refers to the time of the occurrence of the action of the verb by answering the question متى, when. ظرف مكان, adverb of place, referring to the place where the action of the verb takes place by answering the question أين, where. Most of the time, they both occur in the accusative case ending. Most of the time, but not always. Adverbs of time and place can be expressed by means of a word referring to time or place. Demonstratives like هنا, I am pointing to here, هنا. Or by means of a phrase such as the genitive construction إضافة, when we have the first term and the second term. Note that بعد, after, قبل, before, عند, at, حين, at the time when, دون, below, can be suffixed with an extra ما, elongated ما, without affecting their meaning. So you would have بعدما, قبلما, عندما, حينما, دونما, meaning the same thing. Adverbs of time are categorized by the characteristic of being determined, defined, given a fixed time. الظرف المحدود, الظرف المحدود. For example, ساعة, 1 hour, يوم, 1 day, ليلة, 1 night, أسبوع, 1 week, شهر, 1 month, سنة or عام, 1 year, including the names of the weekdays, the months, and the seasons. The undetermined adverb of time, الظرف المبهم, implying an unspecified period of time. For example, برهة, a while, أبد, eternity, أمد, period of time, حين, وقت, زمنا, حينا, for a certain amount of time. 4 of them mean a certain amount of time. لحظة, moment, like لحظة من فضلك, moment please. Adverbs of place are by turn divided into 2 categories of defined and undefined type. The defined adverb of place refers to a particular location and is always in the genitive, preceded by prepositions. For example, خرجت من الدار وذهبت إلى العمل. I left the house, I went to work. So من الدار, dar, house is a specific location and preceded by min, the preposition min. That's why it is in the genitive. And al-amal, workplace. We are specifying the place, العمل. And is preceded by إلى. That's why العمل is in the genitive with the kasra sign, العملي. The undefined adverb of place, the one without a distinct venue, that has no apparent physical image. For example, قدام or أمام means in front of, but where we don't know, we are not specifying. أمام, in front of. خلف or وراء means behind, at the back of. يمين, right. يسار, left. شمال, north. جنوب, south. فوق, above or over. تحت, beneath or under, underneath. The names of units of measurements, like mile, meal. Let's practice. لقد جبت العالم طولا وعرضا. From the verb جاب, to wander, to travel. So لقد جبت, لقد plus perfect can be rendered in English with the tense, with the present perfect tense. I have wandered the length and breadth of the world. طولا وعرضا. Length and breadth. So these are adverb of place. ظروف زمان. ظروف مكان. Adverbs of place. And in the accusative with double فتحة. طولا وعرضا. وكنت سعيدة تلك الأيام. I was happy those days. Here we have an إضافة construction, genitive construction, with the first term as a demonstrative. الأيام, days, and since days is a non-human plural, we will use a singular feminine form of demonstratives. تلك, those days. ذات يوم or يوما means one day. Here don't try to translate word for word. ذات يوم is just one expression. One day. Alright? Or يوما. So here is in the accusative with double فتحة, or ذات with فتحة and the second term يوم in the genitive. ذهبت إلى مكان الأثير. One day I went to my favorite place. مكاني الأثير في الجزر العذراء الأمريكية. In United States Virgin Islands, الجزر. عند adverb of place, ظرف مكان. عند جذع شجرة, by a tree trunk. على ضفة النهر, on the river bank. ضفة النهر. للاستمتاع بالمناظر الخلابة, to enjoy the spectacular, الخلابة, spectacular views. To enjoy the spectacular views. كان الحظ يسعدني أحيانا. كان الحظ يسعد, أسعد, the verb أسعد, to please, in the imperfect. So كان plus the imperfect can be rendered as the past progressive. So luck was pleasing me. يسعدني, me referring to myself. Luck was pleasing. كان يسعدني, was pleasing me sometimes. Adverb of time, ظرف زمان, أحيانا, with double فتحة, sometimes. فأشاهد الدلافين تقفز خارج الماء. فأشاهد, then I watch the dolphins jumping out of the water, خارج الماء. Then I watch the dolphins jumping out of the water. كانت تخطر في ذهني من وقت لآخر أفكار غريبة. خطر في, to cross someone's mind. Strange ideas were crossing my mind from time to time. كان plus the imperfect in Arabic equals the past progressive in English. Strange ideas were crossing my mind from time, من وقت لآخر, from time to time. كنت أفكر, again the same expression. كان plus the imperfect. I was thinking, كنت أفكر, I was thinking, وأنا أرى الشاطئ يضيق في مكان ويتسع في مكان. So I was thinking and seeing the shore narrowing, يضيق, from the verb ضاق, ضاق, to narrow, narrowing in one place, في مكان, in one place, ويتسع, اتسع, to widen, to broaden, to expand, and broadening or expanding in elsewhere, in another place, في مكان, in another place or in elsewhere. إن ذلك شأن الحياة. This is life. إن ذلك شأن الحياة. This is life. تارة تعطي بيد. تارة, sometimes. تعطي, from the verb أعطى, to give. Sometimes it gives with one hand. تعطي بيد, أعطى بيد, to give with one hand. وتارة, and sometimes تأخذ باليد الأخرى, and sometimes it takes with the other hand. باليد الأخرى, اليد الأخرى, the other hand. Alright. ولد عند الفجر. ولد, from the verb ولد, to give birth. ولد in the passive. He was born at dawn. ولد عند الفجر. He was born at dawn. تختفي الشمس وقت الغروب. From the verb اختفى, to disappear. The sun disappears at sunset. وقت الغروب. We have an إضافة construction, genitive construction. وقت الغروب. Sun sets. So if you want to define yourself in the world, use an adverb. The first filed information in life is the day and the date of birth. You will be always asked when and where, متى, وأين. So, better not miss our next meeting. Be punctual and ready for the next lesson with Lubna. Same time, same place. Goodbye.